Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk on health and really the immune system. We keep hearing about the immune system, and there's a lot of misconceptions on what the immune system is. Really, the basic part of the immune system. The immune system is kind of a whole system. They all work together. Your lymph glands, your kidneys, liver, a lot of these things, they all work together to make the immune system. But the basic part of the immune system is the colon. Now, the colon, let's see, the colon, it comes up. Let's see if you can see. It comes up here, comes across, and then it goes down, and then you go poop. And it's the last stage of the solids that you consume. Now, what happens, that's where it pulls fluid out. And so the water that you drink will come through, it comes out of your system through the colon. And then it's into the blood system, and then it gets into the kidneys. And then the kidneys does the filter for the water. Now, if you're going to have health issues, a lot of times it'll show up in the colon some way or another. Now, this, it'll. Now, there's one thing I haven't figured out yet, and I don't know for sure. But I've noticed that when I have sinus problems, there'll be some kind of colon problems. And colon is not, yes, it's in the digestion, and it is part of the digestion system. But like I say, that's why food poisoning, I mentioned the other day, I had food poisoning, and that was, I say, through the colons where you finally find that out. That's why you're out there. You're either vomiting or you're pooping, one or the other, when you get food poisoning. And now, that's the one thing that I don't understand, and I don't know if it's because people aren't used to it. And I've talked about that. When in the United States, they use prepared food. So when you have prepared food or packaged food, you have packaged food, they've got control over what they're going to make the food out of. And when they do that, it's, well, for one thing, it's easier to cook. And but the thing is, if it's packaged, that means it's got some kind of a lifespan to it. Fresh food deteriorates really quick. So if it's and it deteriorates good in your body, or it'll start deteriorating, and then you eat it, and then you get food poisoning. So food poisoning is not an odd thing to have when you're eating fresh food, because fresh food can get contaminated, like I say, either with not so cleansed eating or preparation conditions, or like I say, it's more open for bacteria, and so it gets contaminated. And like I say, and bacteria isn't a bad thing. It's just the timing of it has got to be proper, because the bacteria is what breaks the food down. And so when you're eating fresh food, it goes in and it starts deteriorating. If it's fresh food, once you cook it, once you prepare it, getting ready to eat it, it's already deteriorating. Bacteria is already getting active in it, and that's good. And then when you start eating it, you're adding more bacteria to it, and this is all good bacteria, and it gets down in your stomach, and all that bacteria is breaking it all down for digestion, for consumption. And it needs all that before it will digest properly. That's why prepared food doesn't break down all that easy, because, like I say, it's designed to it's packaged. So it's not like packaged this morning and you're eating it today. It was packaged, more than likely. The food that you're eating was packaged last week. And in my world, if it's, I don't eat nothing from last week. So most everything I eat is just within a few days of picking it. But the thing is, once it gets to your colon, then that's when you're finishing it all up. By the time it gets to the colon, there's no more nutrients to the food. It's ready to go. It's a done deal. It's waste. And if that once it's gone through the intestines was taking out all the nutrients and stuff, and then once it's through all that, that's when you'll be able to do good. But I say you're going to be sick if it's if you're not pulling out, if you don't have nutritious food. You just plain have to have nutritious food. If it's not nutritious, it's just a filler, and it's just something to fill your gut. But you're not getting all the nutrients out of it that you really need. So it's important that you have good fresh food. And but I say when you have good fresh food and good fresh water, the chances of getting sick through that part of your body is limited. And I say when something's not right, that's when you start. You start pooping, you get diarrhea. Every once in a while, people get diarrhea, and that's when you get some nasty stuff inside there, and the bacteria is not working well with it. So it has to get rid of it, and that's what it normally does, is use the diarrhea. And then, like I say, when you got diarrhea, you're moving everything through. You see, it's so watery. The water you've been drinking is running out instead of being absorbed. That's why you need to drink more water when you have diarrhea. And like I say, diarrhea is a symptom. Something is going on in your body, and your body's getting rid of it because whatever is going on is not good for your body, and your body knows it. And that's why you don't have antacids. People take antacids. Antacid, if you need an antacid, that's a symptom. It's telling you there's something wrong. So listen to your body, learn how your body works, and life will be a whole lot easier. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.